Okay, pretty good, nice little draw. Landed pretty decent out there. All right, let's go find it, hit it again. Second shot on this par 5, I believe. Yeah, we're still 200 plus out. I got a 4 hybrid in my hand. Okay, very good. Right down that left center. Very big bounce. Okay, we got 48 yards to the center of the green. So we're just going to hit a nice, easy pitching wedge up there. Okay, that should run out nicely. Being about pin high at about 17 feet for birdie. Oh, so close. All right, we'll take the tap in par and move along. First hole, first time putting on these greens this year. So there we go. Okay, we're on hole number 2. It's a par 3. It measures out at 155 to the center of the green. So I got a 7-iron in my hand. I'm going to give it a good whirl here. Pretty big green. Little crosswind from right to left, as you can see the flag waving. Okay, caught it just a touch thin, but I should get away with that one. Yeah, landed right next to the pin. It's going to roll out just a little bit because it was so thin. That's probably 20 feet past the hole. Okay, here we are on number 2. We're going to take the left to right break and try to play that little left to right break. It's a little downhill, so let's see if we can get that down there. That's not too bad. It's got to go a little bit more. Oh, another roll. Another full roll was tapped in for par. And there we go, we got a par. Okay, moving on to number 3. Okay, we are on hole number 3. It's a par 4, 374 yards. Pretty straightforward. You can see it right there in the distance. So we're just going to try to get it down. There's a creek down there somewhere. I don't think I'm capable of getting it there. So let's see if we can just get a good, nice smooth swing out there. Okay, beautiful high draw off that left side of the fairway, just coming back, beautiful. And that was out there. Over. Okay, here we go with a second shot at the par 4, third hole. I have 148 yards, according to this, to the center. Yeah, 147. So I got a 7 in hand. I'm going to see if we can get something up there. We're a little bit downwind, so we'll see if we can get one down there, get it on the surface. Okay, not too bad. A little bit left of the pin. That's going to be on the surface. Okay, so we're on the green, putting for birdie. Okay, here we are putting out on hole number 3. This is for birdie. Looks like it goes left to right. Pretty much left to right. Looks like everything comes off the green over here. So we're going to play a little bit left. Let's see where we can start this ball. Yeah, right there. Let's see if we can get something down. Here it comes to the right. Oh, right at the hole. It just snapped right off. So let's get that putted in. Tap in for par. There we go. We got a nice par on this par 4. Well played. moving on to hole number 4. Okay, this is a shorter par 4. It's 300 yards basically to that green over there. I don't know if you can see it from the camera angle, but the fairway goes out this way and it goes across down through a couple valleys. So I'm gonna go straight out, kind of at that, it says there's a bunker out there, but I don't know. So I'm gonna hit a 5-iron. I normally hit this about 200 yards. We'll see. Okay, that's perfect spot right there. Yeah, right in the middle of the fairway out there. You can see it bouncing. That should be a good spot to come in from. All right, off we go. Okay, I was pretty close to going into that stuff back there. From with the 5-iron. His fairways are very firm right now. So I got 101 yards. I'm gonna hit a nice low trajectory pitching wedge up there and see if I can just get it on the surface and take it from there. So I hit a 5-iron off the tee to here, pretty close to this ravine right in front of me. So let's get a nice spot up there. Okay, very nice strike. Okay, we're on the green right here. And we got, I don't know, this is like 25 feet, 27 feet. Comes to this point about here. And it looks like it goes downhill just a little bit. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. So I'm thinking right in here, a little bit of left to right break. So we'll see if we can do that. Most of the break looks like it's going to happen right at the end. All right, let's get the speed right. Here's the downhill, and here comes the break. Okay, it almost broke in. I need another roll on that one. This is maybe 11 inches a foot for par. Okay, par it is. All right, left a couple. By far, these are the best greens so far this season that I've been out here on Emerald Mountain. So the greens are in good shape. Okay, we are on hole number 5. It's a par 4. It plays 331 yards. It's a severe dogleg to the left, so the green is way over there. Those bunkers out there shouldn't be much of a trouble coming in. So I'm going to aim probably between the red house and the white house out there and see if we can get something in the fairway and kind of cut the corner a little bit. Like I say, it's a severe dogleg to the left, so the pin is way over there. Okay, pretty good ball, just a little bit of fadey. It's around the corner actually. That turned out way better than I was hoping. So I'm just left of that bunker that's out there, you can see. So that's in really good shape. There's a lot more wind up there than it feels like. It looks like the wind's going from right to left. Okay, here we are. We made it around the corner. Probably would have been better if I was out that way, but we had a bunker in the front which doesn't look like it's full of sand. I've got 69 to the middle. It's just short of the middle, so I only need to hit this maybe 50, 56, 60 yards maybe tops. Kind of like a lot of gravel right here, so I'm going to be real careful with the clubs. See if we can get something up there nice. Okay, that's a pretty good strike. Just past the pin and rolling out just a little bit. So it looks like I got about 20-footer, 25-footer, something like that. Okay, here we go. We have approximately 35 feet. Probably my longest putt so far today. Let's see if we can get something on there. Looks like it's primarily going to come off this little ridge, kind of like the TGL. It's going to kick a little to the left. So I'm going to play it between that leaf and the pin for direction. Okay, came out pretty nice. I didn't play it quite far enough towards that leaf. I mean, I probably started it here. I probably needed to start it about there. So this is the tap in for par. There we go. We got a nice par on that one. Hey, it's kind of a tricky hole with that dog leg, but played it really well. Long putt. Stick some pins here. Okay, here we are. It's 100. This is par. This is a par 3, number 6, 127 yards. I got a 9-iron in my hand. A lot of room off to the right of this pin. Not a lot of room off to the left. So a big ravine down here. So if you hit one short, you're not going down to get that one. So let's get a good line. Let's go more to the center of the green on this one. And then we can go across. Okay, should be right about there. And here we go. Caught it a little thin, but just left of the stick. So maybe 10-15 feet. Okay, here we are on the green at hole number 6. Looks like it's a little bit of a left to right, but not a whole lot. I think it's a little deceiving. So let's go maybe 2 cups out. See if we can get a birdie. Okay, it came down a little bit. I probably should have. I played it a little bit more than 2 cups. And it's happened for par. So there we go. Nice par. And we're moving on. So hole number 7. Okay, here we are on tee number 7, par 4, 337 yards. There's a bunker out to the right. You can see the 150 stake out there. I'm going to start it at the 150 stake and see if we can maybe play a little draw off of that. Okay, right at the 150, just a little peel of a fade, and pretty good. That should be sitting pretty up there. Okay, nice hit. Okay, I hit a driver to here. I'm off the left-hand side of this fairway. Probably would have been better if I was a little bit more to the right here. But I got 114. I got a pitching wedge in my hand, and it's a nice, easy pitching wedge. Just my regular stock pitching wedge. So let's see if we can get something up here and not hit those trees. Okay, really good. Just left of the stick. And perfect. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it's probably about 10 or 12 feet. Okay, here we are on the green, number 7. At about 15 feet. On the fairway, I think I said like 10 or 12, but it's like 15 feet. So we got that going. Maybe just a touch left to right. I wouldn't put too much into this. Looks like a pretty flat area up here. So I'm just going to go maybe a cup, 2 cups outside. And see if we can put a birdie down. Well, that stayed really straight. That completely fooled me. I put it about where I wanted to, a couple cups out to the left. Anyway, let's tap that in for par. There we go, another par. I'm like a par machine today. I don't know what's going on. Can't make a birdie. That's okay. Pars are my friend. Let's move on to hole number 8. Okay, here we are on hole number 8. It's pretty straightforward. Just gonna hit one down there, hopefully. Find it and hit it again. It's not an overly long hole, but challenging. Okay, very nice hit. Straight down the middle, basically. Left edge, okay. Left side of the fairway. Hole number 8, par 4. I'm at 101 yards to the center. Looks like it's just short of center, so we're going to put a little bit of wedge on here and see if we can get something up there nicely. And that should be center of the green. Yep, back middle center of the green, not too bad. Okay, I got a little carried away on this wedge here. Approximately, I'd say that's 26 feet, I'd say, 26 feet. Mostly slightly downhill, not too bad. Maybe just a touch right to left. So we're going to put it out there just to the right. Try to hit about 26, 27 feet. See what happens. Okay, not too bad. I left it about 4 feet, maybe 3. And a little bit longer putt than I was hoping for par. So we'll see. Pretty straight. There we go, we got the par. So we're in for par. Maybe it wasn't downhill as much as I thought. Okay, here we are in the 9th. 467 yards. I'm gonna aim at those big pine trees that you see straight out there and see if we can let one rip here. It's a par 5, 9th hole. So let's see if we can get one moving down the fairway. Okay, it's down the right edge. Looks like it took a nice bounce. Looks like it's just off the right side of the fairway out there. Let's go find it, hit it again. All right, here's the second shot on the 9th hole. It's par 5, like I said. Just trying to get it straight out towards that bunker that you see on the left there of the fairway. In that direction, anyway. Okay, a little stinger. That's going to run out nicely inside 100. That's golf. Sometimes the shots aren't as beautiful as they're supposed to look, but it's effective. All right, let's go hit it again. Okay, this is the third shot here on hole number 9 at 86 yards to the middle. I've got a 48-degree gap wedge in my hand. See if we can get something up there nicely. Okay, a really nice strike, just left of the pin. Should be pretty good. A little spinach on that one, not too bad. A little past the pin. I'd say that's a few yards past. Okay, here we are on the green, putting for birdie. Hopefully we get our first birdie. Took me a bunch of holes, still haven't got a birdie. Looks like a little bit left to right. I'm gonna try to start it right between these leaves here. See if I can accomplish that. And maybe a little closer to the left leaf there. And it's downhill just a little bit, so Yeah, that broke a little more than I was hoping, so we'll see if we can get that in there for par. There we go, we got a nice par on the par 5. Okay, 9 holes complete, and we're going over to number 10. Here we are on hole number 10. Another par 5. We're back-to-back par 5, so you don't see that too often. It's 503 yards. I'm going to aim just left of that little bunker that you see on the right-hand side there, because the dogleg's a little bit to the left, so we want to stay on the right side. So let's see if we can swing smooth. We're not going to get there in 2 anyway, so key is to keep it in play. Okay, here we are with the second shot at number 10. Like I said, it's a dogleg to the left. You can see the 200, the 150, and then the 100 stake out there. I'm going to go left of that 100 stake, and I don't think I'll run out of fairway there. Just kind of shoot this gap. I got a 5 hybrid in my hand. Just in case I go a little too far left, I want to make sure I can cover those trees. So let's not go left. Okay, it's right over the top of the 100. And that should be good. That's in the fairway, just inside of 100 yards. Okay, here's a third shot on hole number 10. I've got 104 yards. Pin looks like it's maybe back right. Looks like it's a little further back then. So I got a lot of green to work with in front of that. All right, let's see if we can get one up there, 104 yards. I got a 48 gap wedge, my gap wedge 48 degree in hand. Let's see if we can get one up there, a nice 48. That was very nice, just left of the pin and about pin high. Let's fill that divot and move on. Okay, make sure you take care of your course. It'll take care of you. Okay, we're on the green. Oh, don't forget to fix your ball, the pitch marks too. So, like I said earlier, if you take care of the course, it'll take care of you. So we got a little bit of left to right. Looks like we have maybe 20 feet. So let's see if we can get something down there 20 feet. Oh, okay. Didn't quite catch that one. We got this one left for par. So let's see if we can just put it right in. There we go, another par and a par 5. So off we go to number 11. Okay, hole number 11 is a par 4 playing 383 from here. So we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna aim straight down the middle. That's right down the middle, right at the 150. And good shot. The middle of the fairway on hole number 11, I think. Yeah, hole number 11. There's the 150 stake there. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but 150. So I'm at probably 148 to the center. I'm gonna see if we can get this thing up there. I got a 7-iron in my hand. And we'll see if we can get one up there. Okay, it's just drawn in really nicely right by the pin. A little deep, probably about 30 feet past the hole. So let's fill that divot and move on. Okay, we're on the green on number 11. It's a par 4, so I went a little bit past the thing. I probably should have hit an 8 iron there. I hit a 7. Probably one club past, maybe half a club, whatever it is. Pretty much downhill, a little breaker from left to right. Yeah, pretty good roll, pretty good roll. My first birdie today. That's my first birdie today, by the way, folks. You saw it. All right, I'm 1 under par. Wow, that's crazy. Took me 11 holes to make my first birdie. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying the content. Make sure you like and subscribe for that birdie. And shout out to the greenskeeper I just met. I'll put his name up on the screen. And there we are. Remember last year I saw that gator. Just make sure you read this before you go to number 12 here at Emerald Mountain. There's some gators down here. Let's go see if we can find some. Okay, we are on hole number 12, par 4, 373 yards. It's playing today. I went through that little area I was talking about with the gators, and I seen no gators, but the guy that I met, he told me about some really big gators out here, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. We got some swampland down this left-hand side, so we don't want to hit our ball over there, and if we do, gator can keep it. So let's get one down. We're going to hug the right-hand side a little more than the left-hand side. So let's see if we can get one down there. Get it in good shape. Okay, right down the middle basically. If you can see that ball flight, really nice. Probably hit that 230, 240. And we'll go hit it again. It looks like that green is, the pin is on the left-hand side of that. So I set it up nicely. Okay, here we are at the second shot, hole number 12. I have 100, and let's get this in the middle. 142 yards to the center of the green. Once again, I opted for, instead of a 7 iron, I'm going with an 8 iron here, because that last hole I had hit it so well. I mean, I just flushed it and it was past the pin. So let's get a nice 8 iron out there. You can see there's more green to the right of the pin than there is to the left. So here we go. Okay, I'm on the right side of the green. Yeah, about pin high. I'd say that was the right club. And that was really nice. Okay, let's fill that divot with some sand and move on. Here we are in the green, just a little past pin high. Tee box is that way. Looks like I hit right here. Okay, let's fix that up. Let's get a really good line on this one. See if we can make back-to-back birdies. I finally made my first birdie today. It took me for a while. Uphill, looks like it's breaking right to left. So let's see if we can get something up the hill with a little break from right to left. Okay, nice roll. There's that right to left, and we're going to tap that in for another par. It's like a par factory today. There we go, another par. All right, let's move on. That was hole number 12, I believe. Yep, that was hole number 12. We got hole number 13 coming up. Let's go find it and hit some more balls. Okay, this is hole number 13. It's a par 5, dogleg left. It's playing pretty far. It's playing 487 yards. So it's a position hole basically for me. I just got to get it down the right-hand side. Little draw. And take it from there. Okay, a beautiful, nice little draw from left to right. Right down the middle, you can see it bouncing out there. Perfect position. Okay, all right, job number 1 is done. All right, we are at 208 yards from the green, from the pin. I've got a 7-iron in my hand. I think I can get it over to just over this pine tree over on the left-hand side. If I cover that, it looks like the fairway comes in play somewhere around on this straight line. If I go from this straight line to the pin, the water, I need to cover the water at 140. So maybe I should go with I'm going to go with a 5 hybrid. I'm going to change this up a little bit. All right, I'm back. I got 5 hybrid in my hand now. What I'm going to do is I got a little bit more height on this now. So the 5 hybrid will get up a little quicker than the 7. All right, let's make a good stroke on this. Okay, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I believe I'm on the green. Get out of here. That was crazy. I'm on the green in 2. I had 201 yards. I'm using a 5 hybrid, as you can see right there. And we're on the green. Okay, here we are. We were out 208 yards. I'm on the green, but I'm a long ways from home, so barely made it up on the green here. Trickled out, and we got this for eagle. So it looks like about 40 feet. Yeah, at least 40 feet. I'm just going to make a good run on it. Let's get it really close for a tap-in birdie. That would be great. Okay. It broke a little more that way to the right as I was hoping, but that was for eagle. This is for birdie, so it's my second birdie today. All right, finally got something going. I shouldn't say that. It's not in the hole yet. All right, birdie it is. That was a good hole. I'm glad I went for it. I was going to lay it up out here by the 100. I was at the 208. Got it on the green. And we got a birdie out of it. Okay, we are on hole number 14, coming off kind of a high on that hole number 13 there with a tap-in birdie. Had a chance for an eagle, but peeled off a little bit. But we'll take that all day. Took me forever to get really on the scoreboard here. So we have hole number 14 is a par 4, 344 yards. Shout out to all those Union guys, local 344. That's what I was in the Union with. Anyways, make a long story short, we got it pretty straightforward. There's 3 bunkers around the green. And we're just going to try to keep this one in play. It's kind of a tight little hole. All right, let's give it a rip. Okay, a little off the toe, but that's going to play pretty good. A little draw. It's going to bounce out, roll out. So wasn't my greatest hit, a little bit off the toe here, but that was good. It's in play. That's all we wanted. On the 14th hole, par 4, I hit a downslope here. This whole fairway, after about 100 and looks like 120 yards, just goes straight downhill. So I ran out really nice. I got 66 yards to go. And we'll see if we can get one up there, 66. Pulled it a little bit, but not my finest. From 66 yards, you got to get a little closer than that. So you can see it's just to the right of the pin, maybe 10, 12 feet. Hole number 14, probably about 13 feet. Yeah, I'd say about 13 feet. I had 66 yards with a sand wedge in my hand, and this is as close as I got. I kind of pulled that one a little bit. Anyways, let's give this one a run. It doesn't look like it's going to break much. Pretty straight. We just have to hit it about 13, 14 feet. And see if we can get another birdie. Okay, it does peel off a little bit. It tried to come back, but that's not bad. That's a tap-in par. Okay, there we go. Tap-in par. Okay, here we are on hole number 15. It's a par 350 yards. I'm going to opt for an 8-iron and see if we can draw one into this pin. Lots of green over on the left-hand side of this pin, so the draw would be a perfect option for a lefty. So let's do that. Let's draw one in. Okay, pretty nice ball. Pretty straight. Not too much of a draw. But it looks like it's pin high. 8, 10 feet. Okay, we're on hole 15, the par 3. I'm right here. Looks like about 11 feet. Can't tell which way this is going to go. Looks like it might go a little bit right to left. So let's put it just outside the right edge and see if we can make a birdie. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Oh, right across the top edge of it. So that's going to be a tap-in par. There we go, par it is. Oh, that was so close to making another birdie. I do like their flags here. It's kind of fun. All right, let's move on to 16. Okay, here we are on hole number 16. It's a par 4, 353 yards. Pretty straightforward. You can see another group ahead of me, right on the green out there. So pretty much open. Let's just looks like a little more room on the right hand side, so we don't want to be stuck behind that tree on the left. So we're going to play up for a little draw. And let's play that draw. Okay, pretty much straightforward. Pretty good ball. All right, looks like it's in the fairway. Let's go find it and hit it again. Okay, 125 yards. I got a 9-iron in my hand, so let's see what we can do here. Right at the pin, just a touch to the right of the pin, and looks pretty good. About the middle of the green. Okay, here we are, probably about 35 feet. So it looks pretty straight. Just going to get it up there, tap it in. Okay, it's coming around. And it's going to be a nice par, a little tap in par. There we go, par it is. Yet another par. 17th hole is 127. I got a 9-iron in my hand. We'll see if we can get one up there nicely. Yeah, right at the stick, just a touch to the left, or right. Okay, there we go. Okay, a long putt here on 17. Probably could have clubbed down a little bit, but we'll take it from there. All right, let's see if we can make this. It's a long ways. Come on, turn. Okay. I blew that by a little bit. Come on, baby. There it is. That's the par the hard way. Okay, we're on the 18th hole. It's a par 4. 379 yards. Got a different camera angle. Tell me if you like this new camera angle. Tried it for 2 holes now, so let's see what happens. So, pretty straightforward. Key is to hit it straightforward. Okay, here we go. And just a little bit on the right-hand side. Should be in the fairway still. Kind of a goofy kick. Looks like it kicked right a little bit. But not bad. It was a good strike. Okay, we're on the 18th. Second shot. We got 153 yards on 8-iron in my hand. We're a little bit downwind, so let's get a nice strike on this. Okay, it's coming in real nicely. It's right at the stick. Okay, that should be right up there. Looks like it's only about 5 feet, maybe. We'll see what it looks like when we get there. We're on 18 here, and we got a birdie putt. Looks like it's just a little bit right to left. It's way more than 5 feet, like I said, out in the fairway. So I would say this is 22 feet. So let's see if we can snuggle one up there. Right to left break. It's not bad, a little short for a par. All right, we ended with a par. A little struggle on that one. Not a great first putt. So that's a wrap for Emerald Mountain today. A little overcast day. Probably in the 60 degrees. Okay, see you later.